Everybody, how you guys doing today? Welcome to the channel. We're here with the SUPER73 S2. It's a bad boy. We're going to take a little ride. We're going to go downtown here. We're in Ventura. Going to do some errands, go hit the bank, and get some cash. So we're going to ride this. I still haven't worked on the brakes. I haven't ridden it actually in about a week. So we're going to ride this. Maybe I'll do some video of sharing my nice little city with you guys as we roll around here for a little bit. So let's see what happens. Okay, we are in PSA 4 mode. I do not have a GoPro, so we're using the iPhone 6S to record handheld. So I'm using one hand to hold this phone, one hand. We're going old school. I really do like this bike. It's nice just to ride it. It's been, like I said, about a week since I rode it. And it's just freaking fun. It's just fun. We're here on downtown Ventura on Santa Clara Street. Maybe I'll drive through Main Street on the way back and you can kind of see how they converted Main Street a bit. Hopefully you can hear me. I don't have my lavalier plugged in here. Maybe I should have put my headphones in. That might have been a good idea. But yeah, this thing's a pretty nice thing. I'm on PSA 4 right now, and with PSA 4, you can go pretty fast. You know, you go about 30, sometimes 32, depending on everything, weight and such. Which I need to drop a few lbs. I was skinny in the fall, but then over winter, I just like a squirrel was gathering a lot of nuts. Not good. But man, this is just so much fun. I mean, it's basically like it's like the electric motorcycle for wimps, right? It's only gonna go 30. You're not gonna, in theory, kill yourself unless you're holding your phone in one hand. And so it's a little bit safer. It doesn't make the wife so nervous, but it's fun as hell. And I see the deal for motorcycles. Like, I can see now why people love motorcycles, because of just the fun, right? The speed and everything. And people always ask me about hills. They're like, hey, can this go hills? It goes hills. It does hills fine. I don't know what you're expecting out of this thing, but it's fine. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, sorry for those of you who've been really subscribing to the channel for SUPER73 content and you don't really care about audio, because as you know, I've been doing a lot of videos on audio equipment because that's a passion of mine. And this channel is not a SUPER73 channel, and it's not a audio channel. It's just my channel. It's just a personal channel. I'm gonna share with whatever I want to share with, and so there'll be some stuff about that. There'll be some stuff about other things, but that's what it is. And you know, sometimes you'll get stuff you want, maybe sometimes you don't. So I'm gonna ride a little bit more. We'll record a little bit more as we go. Okay, good little hill now. Now we're getting closer here. This is kind of like we're on Main Street, main part of the town here. It actually is not as comfortable doing it one-handed. I'm gonna have to get some sort of a mount, phone mount or camera mount, because this is probably not a good idea, to be honest. I don't know if the audio's gonna work too. That's gonna be the other issue. We'll have to go back to the lab and find out what happened to this guy. It's a nice day out though, I'll tell you. And it's pretty fun to ride this thing, like I said. I do like the rear view mirror. I use this a lot. This rear view mirror is like the bomb. I don't use my horn that much. It's so loud. It definitely scares pedestrians. It's probably good for like cars and things. So I don't use that much. But I like the mirror. I don't even use my kryptonite chain because it's so freaking heavy. It's 10 pounds. And it's just so heavy. I feel like it weighs me down. So I don't use that much. I mean, I don't really go anywhere and need to drop this off. But should be on those bike lanes actually. Let me go change lanes. Okay, we're here at the bank on our little stop. You know what's really nice about Ventura is that it's pretty much a bike city. It's very bike friendly. There's a lot of bike lanes through most of the roads, which makes it really nice for something like this. When you're in a city that doesn't have a lot of bike lanes, I'm just a bit of a wuss. It makes me a little nervous to ride this around on like car lanes. I do it, I will, but it's just nice because bike lanes, I feel you can just jam. And then we got here pretty quick. We got here in like 3 minutes, so it's kind of nice. Now we're gonna head back, I guess, head back home and see how this thing rides. I tell you, this thing is so fun. I love this darn thing. Okay, we're cruising down Main Street here now. We're getting into where they kind of blocked off the roads and made kind of all the shops and outdoor dining area, which is actually kind of nice. So here's something I want to talk about. And I put it at PSA 1, pedal assist 1, so that I don't have to go so fast. I was gonna get an Onyx RCR. That's what I was gonna get. I went and I tried it out. There's the shop in Thousand Oaks. I went to go test drive it. Now I had not ridden any electric bikes, and that's like the Ferrari of electric bikes. You know, it goes freaking fast, huge torque, it's super heavy, all these things, and this is 2600. That was $4,000, right? So it's another buck. I didn't even have $2,000. So, you know, going in the hole for $4,000 was not really an option. That said, I'm glad I got the SUPER73, don't get me wrong. But now that I've ridden this for, I got this in November, so what is that? Let's see here, November, December, January, February, March. So about 5 or 6 months, 5 months or so. Now that I've had this for a while, and I'm comfortable with going, 33 miles an hour and so forth, there is an interest in me getting, I'm not nearly as afraid of the Onyx now. Not that I have $4,000 to drop, but I probably would. This I could lift up. If I have to lift it, I ain't lifting it far, I ain't lifting it high, but I could lift this somewhere. The Onyx, you can't lift it nowhere. But the range and the power of it and the feel is pretty spectacular. I got some trips I gotta go to. I gotta go to Japan. My wife wants to go to Italy. There's some things we want to do. There's some financial things we're trying to do. But let me tell you, I would be really interested in getting an Onyx as an upgrade. I think that's the next upgrade to this. I wouldn't bother getting an RX. I wouldn't get an R. I feel like the S2 is fine. I mean, the R is nice because it's got that back shock, but I'm not an outdoor. I'm not gonna dirt bike this thing, so I don't need that. But having that extra power, that extra range and everything, and just feeling like that is a straight up electric motorcycle. You don't even pedal on that thing. Would be the next level for me. And so that's what I would be interested in getting. So those of you on the fence with the SUPER73 and the Onyx, and I would say they are competitors. SUPER73 is a good one to like cut your teeth on. That's what I'm experiencing. But if money's not an option and you're in it for the long haul, try the Onyx, because it was rad. I was just honestly scared of it, and it was the money. And I just didn't have no experience riding these things. But now that I've done it for a while, I'm like, I can handle 60 miles an hour, I think. You still can't go on freeways, but you can ride it pretty much anywhere. I don't know about if the cops things is an issue, where you live and the rules of the road. I think it's still considered a class 2, but you'd have to look that up. But that's my take on Onyx. Beautiful bike, in high demand. I totally would get one now, but I just still got $4 grand to throw down on that. But I mean, where would I put it too? I can't have like a bunch of electric bikes everywhere. I know, you know. We gotta like. Anyway, that's the end of here and there. So there you have it. So we're back at HQ. Had a great little ride. It's about a 30-minute ride, pretty small. I think I'm gonna take this up to Santa Barbara again next weekend. So maybe we'll do another big long ride of that. Again, I've ridden this for how many miles? What's my total? 800 miles. 800 miles. Not a darn thing wrong with it. I love this bike. Great company. If you want to get one, there's a link down there. I'm telling you, can't go wrong. If you've got an Onyx dealer near you or a place to try one, I would look at those as well. But more bones, more hardcore, but they're pretty cool too. So there you go, guys. Have a good one, and thanks for watching.